Hello everybody, this is Burgback coming to you with another StarCraft 2 commentary. And in this movie, we will be featuring the Intel Extreme Masters Grand Finals. Game number 1 here between Morrow spawning as the Red Terran and Sean, or as he's known in the gaming world, IdrA as the Blue Zerg. And of course, as I said, this is the Grand Finals, the best of 5 between Morrow and IdrA, both top-tier players coming here to butt heads in the Grand Finals here in Cologne, Germany. And I'm hoping that we will see some great games between the two here as we go along. And we see Morrow building up his supply depot right at a supply line. Very good idea here, just to stop things from getting around, just blocking him off. And we see IdrA just kind of going around with his overlords just to start scouting. Always something that we see from IdrA, just kind of bringing his overlords out in a V and then swooping around, because of course he knows where Morrow is spawning at. And putting the racks right there at the ramp, always a good play there as well. Just trying to block off his ramp just a little bit here early on. Just waiting for IdrA to start coming in. And IdrA going for that extractor and for that spawning pool. Classic 14 pool action there for IdrA. And you know, just leave below in the comments who you think is going to win the IEM here. It could be a toss-up. IdrA is favored right now with Morrow coming in behind him, but what do you guys think? Do you think Terran supremacy will lead on here? IdrA has been going through every Terran player that he's gone against here in the IEM, so will this be any different for him? And IdrA is starting to send out his drone down to Morrow's base. Going to start getting that scout on here. Putting a supply depot in the middle here as well on the ramp, and with a tech lab coming down, so we might be seeing some Marauders, even some Reaper. Oh yeah, see we do have some Reapers coming down here. And it looks like IdrA getting in the base and does not get that refinery before Morrow does, so he's kind of blocked off there. We did see in the semifinals here that IdrA was going heavy on the Vespian geysers just to kind of fool around with the Terran players that are really heavy on gas. So it looks like IdrA just kind of hiding in the corner there, waiting for his time to come. But it looks like this Reaper is starting to scout it out and is going to be taking out that drone as that drone does go down. SCV was up there, kind of getting a scout out up there, seeing not a whole lot, but you know, that queen up now. He's getting that larvae out. It looks like he's just getting ready to go down here for this expansion that's going to be coming soon enough, as soon as IdrA has enough resources for it. And again, there's just the Overlord getting its nice little shine on there with 2 more racks coming out. So we're probably going to see, if this is indicative here with the Nitro packs, we're probably going to see a Reaper rush come on here rather fast for Morrow as he starts pushing out with the first Reaper, and the second Reaper, I'm sorry. So as soon as these are ready to go, we'll probably see some Reaper action go along, especially with these tech labs starting to come down as well. And as we've seen before, IdrA is pretty much ready for something like this. He knows about the Reaper rushes. He knows how to counter them. So we'll see if he's ready for it this time. He is bringing down a Roach Warren, so we might have Roaches by the time Morrow is ready to attack. We do have 3 now out on the field, Reapers that is, with some Marines coming out now, and a Reaper, more Reapers on the way. So it looks like Morrow just going with this early Reaper rush to see if it works, and then transitioning into Marines right after that. This hatchery almost ready. That queen just kind of sitting pretty down here, waiting for that hatchery to come out, and all the while, more creep just coming down onto this towards the expansion. Going to have this build up right away for this expansion to be ready to go. And down below here, one poor Zergling getting creamed by these Reapers. IdrA knows that Reapers are now going to be on the way. We'll look at the unit count there. We have 6 Reapers here waiting to go to action. One, of course, just sitting back here now, and now starting to head up with the rest of the pack. That poor Zergling just getting beaten to death by the shots from the Reapers, and the Reapers starting to come up into the expansion here, hitting it a little bit, pulling back. One Roach on the way for IdrA as he's going after that Queen and hitting it pretty good there. As he starts just potty shotting on that hatchery, he just goes down and gets ready to come back up again as IdrA is forced into a defensive stance here with the Zerglings. And that one Roach coming up. More Reapers on the way here, and they get to surround around those other Reapers, but those Reapers get down just in time. And it looks like, oh, look at the HP on all these Reapers. They're just pushing back that, of course, that one Roach going down. Yeah, it goes down. Another Roach up in the front of the lines here. That's going to go down as well. That Queen goes down from those Reapers, and those Reapers now going to town on this hatchery, at least what it can, and more Roaches out, as these Reapers are forced to pull back just a little bit, as these Roaches are really good against the Reapers. And but there's just this Reaper count versus the Roaches is just incredible, as these Reapers continue to pummel the whole of that hatchery. And again, just now going after those Zerglings and those Roaches coming up into the fold, forcing good micro here by Morrow, just going in and out really fast here as the Roaches continue to build up in size here, but the HP on them just going down. Look at those, all three going down at basically the same time. And again, going after that hatchery, more Zerglings come out, another Roach. As Morrow, look at these HP is pretty much even on all these. More Reapers out now coming in, forcing, oh, that hatchery goes down, the little Broodlings coming out to help defend, and another Queen out as well. And these Reapers, good micro here by Morrow as he's going in and microing back. Gonna take down these Roaches, hopefully. We only have 4 Reapers left, but oh, that was a great showing there as IdrA is forced to rebuild his hatchery from scratch. And again, more Reapers yet again. Oh, wow. 9 Reapers here up in the front lines, now going to be going up into the back here, it looks like. Starting to come up, and Roaches are up here getting ready to go. Just bringing one up into the side just to scout out what's going on up here. Of course, we only have the Roach Warren and that spawning pool up here. And that one Reaper does die a heroic death as Morrow starts coming up here trying to hit this hatchery yet again. These Reapers getting surrounded by these Roaches doesn't look very good for these Reapers as these that hatchery goes down yet again, and all those Reapers are gone, rebuilding that hatchery again. Of course, it looks like IdrA just kind of canceled that and went on with his day. So again, more Reapers coming out, trying to get that going, and this Overseer coming out and canceling what was being built by that Rax, trying to cancel some more Reapers if that's what Morrow had going. But of course he didn't. He just had a Marine coming out of there. We do see a Baneling nest coming out as well up inside IdrA's base right there. So we're probably going to see some kind of Baneling ball try to come out if he can get that going, in this Reaper taking out another Zergling. Another Reaper coming up on the left side here, just kind of scouting. Look at that scout line there. Just trying to see if there's any more expansions coming out here for IdrA. And these Roaches starting to come out, going as forward as possible here. Taking over this tower just to get some view. And a Reaper up here, oh, getting taken out by all of those Roaches. That Reaper did not stand a chance at all. And a Reaper again coming up in here to the north. Scan coming down. Oh, it's going to get... Oh, it gets out of there. That Reaper gets out of there just in the nick of time. It was almost surrounded. Does get a little bit more damage done to itself. Again, now we're seeing Marauder's Stim Pack, the combat shield, and +1 to infantry level coming down for Morrow's base. And look at this Marine Marauder ball down here. These Banelings are going to be doing really well against us, especially with no healing right now on Morrow's side. Just starting to bring down a factory inside his base. Been going heavy on these racks. I mean, look at all the racks that Morrow has right now. It's just crazy, and just bringing down his first factory. And of course, Morrow coming up to the north. IdrA seeing that, forcing his Roaches back up north. Concussive shell now being established as well for Morrow. As IdrA starts coming down south, looks like he's trying to get us around here on Morrow's forces. Look at the HP here, and all these Banelings still alive. Oh wow, these Banelings just trying to come down onto these Marines, and they don't make it. IdrA's pulling back just a little bit, And Morrow with these Marines just coming back, trying to out-micro these Roaches and these Banelings. These Banelings not catching up at all, of course, because that centrifugal hook's not developed yet. And more Marauders just coming up into the fold, taking out what Banelings are left. 2 Banelings left. Will we... Oh, 1 Baneling left. Doesn't get... 2 Banelings. I'm sorry, 2 Banelings in there. And IdrA is still not getting through this Marine Marauder ball. 2 Roaches in here. 1, 2... down, and it looks like Morrow holding the ramp here as IdrA's forced to come back and reconfigure here, trying to get these bunkers down, but I don't know if it's... Oh, look at that little bit of hole there that those Zerglings get through, and Zerglings coming in on this ramp, trying to get past this defense of the Terrans, but IdrA knows he can't, and that's all IdrA really had. And grats to Morrow on game 1 as we go to game number 2. Morrow is ahead 1-0, and we'll see if IdrA can come back and give Morrow something to talk about. So we'll see you all for game number 2.